Good morning, everyone. Hi, I'm Lynn, and I'm a 10th grader at Hydrogen High School. Today, I'm really proud to be a speaker at TEDx Talk, and right now, I'm going to start my TEDx Talk. Let's start with a question. It's just like a daily basic, like an icebreaker question. How are you? Are you okay? If you are, just do nothing. And if you are not, please raise your hands. Okay, thank you, I see. There's a few hands raised, but most of you guys didn't raise your hands. So, I truly can't tell whether that you are not raising your hand is you are truly sad or it means that you are okay. But that's something that's important to pay attention to. But don't be shy. I used to be like you guys too. I was someone who always tried to hide my emotions. I was anxious, scared even to admit that I wasn't okay. So I built up a wall, created a mask, and pretended that I'm fine. And I know that you guys and me have gone through ups and downs, the days that we felt completely drained and overwhelmed, and yet still force ourselves to say, I'm fine. The word I'm fine seems easily to say, but in reality, it's not. So today, let's talk about that. I'm fine, just two simple words, but they sound very positive and they sound safe. And probably this is the biggest lie that I have ever told to my friends, my family, and even myself. There were days when I was exhausted, I was tired, sometimes it's just empty. But whenever someone asked me, how are you? Are you okay? Can you guys guess the answer? Yes, I smiled, I nodded, and I answered, I'm fine, I'm okay. But the truth was, I wasn't. I was tired, I was burned out. But my pride told me that admitting I wasn't okay is like showing my weakness, like becoming a burden, and like being too emotional, like I was asking for needy. So that's why the reason I chose to lie instead of telling the truth. In today's digital age, we're more connected than ever through faster messages, instant updates from news, magazine, or social media apps. But somehow, many of us feel more alone than ever too. We scroll through the perfect lives online and wondering, why does everyone else seem so happy? Why is everyone else doing better? And then we look back at ourselves and feel that our life is not as happy and lucky as others. And from there, we learn to change the way we live. We live more introverted, try to hide our emotion, and even when we're tired, we don't dare to speak up because we want to keep others thinking that we are happy and we are full of energy. I remember, but let me ask you this, and I want you to really think about it. What if not being okay is normal? And what if opening up and sharing that you're not fine is not your weakness, it's the bravest thing that you can do? This is my own story. I will never forget the first time that I told a friend that I was tired. I can't do this anymore. Like I truly meant it. I was broke down, I cried. I was anxious and I'm afraid that I will walk away because I always have a fear that if I'm sharing my feelings, my dark side, people would leave me and ignore me. I'm afraid that they wouldn't care. But actually, they didn't walk away. They stayed, they listened, and they comforted me. And in that moment, I realized that being vulnerable doesn't push people away, it brings them closer. Instead of our emotions always separating us from joys and the way we enjoy this life, now we're two completely different individuals with different thoughts and minds, and now they are in tune with each other, sharing and understand each other, thus helping to understand each other better, love each other more, and be closer to each other. Sometimes you don't understand yourself, but maybe others understand you better than you. And since then, I have learned that. Saying I'm not fine doesn't mean you're broken. It means that you're honest with your feeling, yourself, and your mental health. According to World Health Organization's estimates that 1 in 7 youth globally suffer from mental illness, and the majority do not receive the necessary assistance. Why? Because our fears still exist, fearful of being judged, of misunderstood. Young people often hesitate to share their feelings because they have formed a thought that pretending to be okay is safer than telling the truth. But say I'm not fine. We grow up in the culture that praises strength and independence, but rarely teaches us how to say, I'm struggling or I need help. Saying I'm not fine doesn't protect us, it's isolated us. So what if we become more comfortable to share our feelings? The answer is we will believe more positive, enjoy life more, we will open ourselves to new experience, learn new skills, and maybe develop greater the emotional strength instead of getting stuck in the negativity. And imagine when the world where everyone dared to be honest. Can you think about that? It will not only heal ourselves, it also create a ripple effect, encouraging others to open up too. And when we open, we will together build a community where it's okay not to be okay. And today I want to leave you guys a quote that I really like from Nikita. Let it heal, let it hurt, let it bleed, let it heal, and let it go. Sometimes it's just really difficult for you to share your feelings. I know it's maybe painful for you to say about those things, but you hurt once, you cry once, and then you will heal yourself. So be brave and confident to share your feeling. So the inner child can hurt, can heal itself. And today, I want to leave you a simple message too. Be confident in sharing your feelings. Be honest with yourself. The more you share about ourselves, the less we need to hide. And somewhere out there, people need to hear your honesty so they can feel less alone, and maybe just a small act of honesty can help you feel just a little bit better. And thank you, and GIA LINH.